Welcome to episode 2 of Bitcoin and Blockchain. In this episode, we're going to be talking about blockchain provenance. So, what do we know so far? We know Bitcoin is a public ledger accessible from anyone. It is permissionless to use. You do not require any type of permission or authority to say that you can use this. We know that you can only add data and transactions to the Bitcoin blockchain, and you cannot edit or delete any previous transactions ever made on the chain. You can trace and track all transactions made as well using a program such as the Bitcoin Explorer Online to see where all the transactions have been made and which addresses they have been sent to. So the question is, what is provenance? Glad you asked. So the true definition of provenance is the place of origin or earliest known history of something, such as this here. It says an orange rug of Iranian provenance. We use provenance in Bitcoin, and that is a key fundamental of this technology, as we can see exactly when the first transaction of Bitcoin is made all the way to the last and to which addresses the transactions have been made to. So a good thing about provenance is that blockchain provenance is that it can be used in governments. So we can see exactly where our tax money is going. So if you got paid a paycheck of $1,000 this past week and you got taxed $150, you can see in real time where your tax money has gone to. Has it gone to constructing new roads? Has it gone to making bridges? Has it gone to military funding? Has it gone to build a space shuttle to be sent and blasted off into outer space? That's the cool thing. You can see exactly where your money is going in real time. So we can use real-time auditing using blockchain technology. And this blockchain real-time auditing, it has the potential to really disrupt or kill even some major accounting organizations such as the big four accounting firms such as Deloitte, KPMG, PwC, and Ernst & Young. So all transactions, payments, invoices, taxes will be public on the blockchain, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the data on this personal data on the blockchain will be completely public. It could be encrypted using this encryption technology, so it's only accessible by you and or the auditor or the auditing program. So this will make financial processes a lot more efficient, faster, and easier for everyone. There'll be no more doing taxes manually. So there'll be no more or less tax fraud and evasion. And you will no longer need to hire tax accountants and go through old receipts, invoices, payments to find out exactly how much tax you need to pay and how much tax you could potentially get on your tax return as well. So this system, it puts accounting and transactional layer together with this blockchain system, because right now the transactional layer and the accounting layer are completely separated from each other. But with this blockchain technology, with real-time auditing and using this technology, it puts these two in a single layer and puts all the information in one block. So for an example, if you're running a huge company, you're obviously going to be making a lot of payments, sending lots of invoices, and you'll be paying tax as well. So usually, like I said before, you're going to have to rack up all your transactions, all your taxes, all your invoices you've sent, all these bits of paper together, and you have to compile a whole file together to get all these documents in order. But using this blockchain technology, it's all available in one place. So you have all your payments made, all the money all the income you've made, and all your taxes, etc., all in one space just for you to see. And one thing to note is that this type of technology, it really goes beyond cryptocurrencies. So it goes beyond Bitcoin and Litecoin, and it's really blockchain technology. So sure, you can make a system that utilizes this technology, which bridges the gap between Bitcoin payments, Litecoin payments, and your banking industries. Because obviously not everyone's going to use the same type of payment method. So you can make a blockchain platform which bridges and connects all these payment networks together and all these tax networks together, all in one space. So companies that are utilizing this type of transparent blockchain technology is VeChain. So VeChain, they have developed these types of chips, as shown here in these bags here in this corner, type of chips and barcodes and small products which can be used to track food, clothes, cars, because VeChain is actually partnered with BMW, so you can see exactly where all your car parts have came from, when they were manufactured, where they were manufactured, are they actually authentic products? You can see where your meat was made from. So if you're sitting at a restaurant and you really want to know where your steak was from that you're eating right now, you can track to see exactly when that calf was born to the moment it was slaughtered. You can see, was this calf in a free range environment? Was it an intensive range environment, if that matters to you? Was it grass fed? Was it grain fed? What was the body condition score of this animal? And you can decide yourself if this calf's life was a good life, and was it an ethical process in which it was raised. And you can see where your clothes were made from. If you're buying a bunch of new Calvin Klein underwear and you want to see which country it was, the cotton was picked from, which country it was processed and manufactured, and this will help eliminate child labor and sweatshops, as we as consumers can see exactly where these clothing products are from, and this will help expose all these nasty and illegal practices and will help make these industries more ethical and more reliable and trustworthy. And even with your electronics, like your mobile phones, you can scan your mobile phone barcode to see exactly where where your phone parts were from, because there's a lot of precious metals in your phone, in your chip circuits, in the motherboard, and you can see where these metals were mined from, which countries they were mined from, etc. So this really helps bring out the truth. This technology it's all trustless. You don't need to rely on these companies just by the word of mouth saying, yes, we're good, we get these products from here. This is all word of mouth. You can actually verify it yourself and look it up yourself. So we actually will know that these manufacturers are actually telling the truth. And one thing to know is approximately 30% of food companies have actually no idea what's in their food. So you might be eating a Big Mac from McDonald's and you don't know what's in your Big Mac sauce. It could be jellyfish juice. You don't know. You could scan your burger on the packet and see what's actually made of, what these sauces are comprised of, made of, where they were sourced from. And the old system today it's full on. We rely fully on trust that these companies are actually doing what they're saying they're doing, and a lot of the time they're not. So this technology brings incredible value to the producer and us consumers as well. It is completely transparent. There's a transparent window between us, the consumers, and the producers. And the producers will be able to value their products higher for what they actually are. And certain companies will shine and outshine their competitors because they're doing a lot more ethical processes and a lot higher quality, and distributing a lot higher quality products than their competitors. And this will help players in the game that are abiding by the rules to really shine and outperform their competitors. So the key thing to take away from this lecture is, don't just believe what everyone says. Verify it yourself if you want to know. Blockchain is achieving trustlessness through this type of technology like VeChain and even Bitcoin. So, example with Bitcoin, you don't need to verify payments with PayPal. PayPal don't need to hold your funds. They don't need to make sure that you're actually going to send this money to this person, that you're actually going to post your goods. The Bitcoin, you're making a payment from you to another person, strictly peer-to-peer between you two. And the decentralized Bitcoin blockchain network will automatically verify and stick your transaction into the Bitcoin blockchain forever for everyone to see. So you don't need to trust people's word. We can verify with mathematics and science. We'll have more episodes to come which will talk about more about these maths and sciences, such as SHA-256 encryption in depth. We'll talk about hashing functions and elliptic curves, etc. So thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to be covering Bitcoin and blockchain consensus. So please make sure to like, share with your friends and family, subscribe, and hit that bell button next time so you will know exactly when the next episode has come out. Thank you very much.